In this video, I'm going to show you how I pre-master my beats before mixing my vocals. Yo, what's up guys? It's Mixing Up here, and in my previous video, I showed you how I prep my two-track beats before mixing the vocals. You can check that out and other important videos as well. The links are in the description. So in this video, I'm basically going to show you the plugins I use to pre-master my beats before importing it into the vocal section to mix the vocals. But before we go ahead, I would like you to subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed yet to keep the channel growing. Click on the like and notification button to get notified once I drop the next video. So I usually mix and pre-master my beats in a separate section because of the capacity of my system, which can handle all the projects in one place, right? So what I do is to split my projects into different sections, and on the beat section, I pre-master my beat before going into the vocal section. Let me play it for you so you can hear what we'll be working with. Yeah, so I'm going to walk you through the plugins I use to achieve these results. Bear in mind that most of these plugins I'll be showing you, I've talked about them in my previous videos. You can do well to check out my previous videos to follow up. So the first plugin I'm using on this master chain is the NLS channel. I'm making use of these level settings. This plugin is from Waves, and this is just to emulate the analog board. And if you look closely, my setting is on default. My drive is still on 0 and this is still on none. So this is what I'm using, the first plugin I'm using on my master chain. The second plugin I'm using is the overdrive, which is a stock plugin. This distortion plugin adds color to the overall mix and increase the volume of the beat. Let me play it for you so you can hear what this plugin is doing on the beat. Yeah, so you can hear what this plugin is doing. And this is the second plugin I used on my master chain. The next plugin I used on my master bus is the bus compressor from T-Rax. And if you look closely at my settings, I'm really not doing much. My ratio is at 2. My attack is medium to slow attack. My release is on fast. And I didn't make use of this searching function. My threshold is on 5.1 decibel and my makeup gain is just 1. So let me play it for you so you can hear what this plugin is doing on the vocals. If you listen closely, you notice that the change is very subtle. This is intentional. I just wanted a little bit of glue on the master bus. So that's what I'm using this plugin to do, just to glue my instruments together. The next plugin I'm using on this master chain is the J37 from Waves, and I'm using this plugin to add saturation. I'm adding about 2 decibel of saturation on this plugin. So that's all I'm using this plugin to do, just to add saturation. The next plugin I'm using is from Softtube called Drawer S73. Now on this plugin, I'm making use of the preset from the bass control called the rumble. And what this plugin does is to get rid of any rumble on the low end. So what I did was just to choose this preset, and you can see there's different styles or presets right here, and there's this option to add add to your mix or not. So I'm leaving my at defaults. I'm not adding any air. Let me play it for you so you can hear what this plugin is doing. Pay close attention to this meter right here. You can see that the meter was barely moving. This is because the plugin is really not doing much. So this is the second plugin I used on my master chain. The last plugin I'm using on my master chain is the saturation up. This is also from Softtube, and I'm using this to add a little bit of saturation to the mix. I'm adding 2.0 decibel of saturation. So let's hear how it sounds with and without this saturation knob. So you can hear what this plugin is doing. I'm going to make some other video talking about saturation and distortion, but for now this is what I'm using this plugin to do, and you can hear how it sounds. On my stereo out, I made use of the limiter. This is where I route my master bus to. So I made use of this limiter just to increase the loudness a bit. Sometimes I don't use this limiter because I already have the loudness and headroom I need to mix the vocals. But in this case, it wasn't loud enough, so I had to add this limiter. And on the limiter, my ceiling is at minus 0.1, and my threshold is at minus 4.5 decibel. Let me play it for you so you can hear what this limiter is doing. I'm going to play it before and after. You can hear how this sounds. I needed my beats to be loud, so I made use of this plugin. But at the same time, I'm watching my headroom. So I usually keep my headroom around minus 6 decibel to minus 10 decibel. Now bear in mind, this is not a must use figure. This is just what works for me depending on the project I'm working on. So let me play it for you. Pay attention to this meter right here. Pay attention to this meter right here. So you can see that it's hitting around -9, and this is perfect. This is okay for me. So guys, this is how I pre-master my beats before going into my vocal section. If there's any question or anything at all, please do well to leave it on the comment section. You can also send me a DM. My handle is on the description. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and click on the notification button to get notified once I drop the next video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.